Hi, this is Rachel, speaking to you now. Please do not drive or operate any machinery whilst listening to this audio. Some of the things I speak about may be triggering. Please make sure you are in a safe frame of mind to continue. This is not intended to be medical or mental health advice, and I am not a certified mental health professional. In the case of an emergency, please contact your local resources. Moving towards being safe. As I settled down into child's pose, I felt the deep sadness arise within my being and in my soul. But this necessary honesty, which is true to my being, was short-lived. Every other pose and stance required me to lie, to pretend I was okay, possibly for the semblance of maintaining order in the classroom, but more so for maintaining the semblance of peace within me in order to not make the other students unbequem, uncomfortable. Woe be I, the one, to interrupt the flow of the class and draw attention to me unnecessarily. For class time is not the time to be true to myself, to be genuine. Class and work are the places you pretend. It's kind of an unspoken imperative, yet in my life, spoken, as my mum reminds me often not to speak of personal matters in professional settings. So I gathered my things, bowed to sensei, and left. I left class early and decided to get some pastries at a fancy grocery store for tomorrow. If the sweetness of life cannot be found from within, you bet I'm going to indulge in something edible that is sweet. It's called emotional eating, and I do it. I'm not used to being out in the community, taking classes, being employed. I suppose this is practice for the real world, when I'll be working full-time. I wish that full-time work meant less than 40 hours a week, but this seems to be true only in other countries. I have recovered from earlier today. It was very upsetting. The new manager of my apartment complex is pushing for me to make an official police report of an incident almost 8 months ago. Just thinking about it makes me very unwell. Ich will es nicht. I don't want to do it. If I were to move forward with this, my whole world, the very fabric of it, would unravel, and I would very likely, end up hospitalized. You might better understand my fear when I say it is closely linked to the complex traumas of my past, and I am terrified. Just so terrified. I told the manager that I will likely be suicidal after giving a statement. And she says she understands, but she doesn't. I need to make this more clear. I need to get the power, my power, of the situation back. For if I lose my power, I lose myself, and then I lose my will to live. I know what I need to do. That's the thing with getting your power back. You have to find a way. Because if you are in a situation where you feel that things are being done to you, not for you, then danger ensues. Because perceived danger is actual danger. And to live in fear is no way to live. That was my past. Every move, every decision I made was based on intense fear of punishment and of being raped regardless. So unless I get my sense of control back in the case of this recent sexual assault, I will not live to see many more days. There is a serious risk of suicide for me here. I don't know your situation, but if you have ever had your power taken away and remember how that felt, then you will understand my sense of urgency when I tell you that you too need to get your power back in the rawest sense, that where I end, you begin, and your body belongs to you just as much as your sense of control in a situation belongs to you. You get it back, and you keep it, and you don't let it go. Maybe a compromise or two for a loved one, but for no one else. You need to claim you and your space in this world. For you are worthy of occupying space on this earth. And that space, you deserve to make it sacred and safe. You deserve to take up space and to move through this world feeling safe, not afraid. Make fear a thing of the past, and let your sense of self be the guiding light to get you where you need to go. Knowing, too, that life is about the journey, not about the many destinations that you will encounter. Savor the journey while relishing the safety you create for yourself, because you deserve it.